It's 100 degrees out here right now. In these temperatures, your RV gets hot quickly. It's like an oven. They shut the power off to their RV while they were gone. But they had a pet, they had a dog. It's so hot out here that last night when I took a shower, I didn't even turn the water heater on. It was hot enough. It's so hot that I am the only person out here attempting to camp out here right now. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life. Yay, summer is here. Finally, oh, the warm weather, it's so awesome. But not this warm. It's 100 degrees out here right now. I'm in Utah, actually boondocking, doing some dry camping. I'll share our location here in just a minute. But, oh, we have just a precious few months of nice weather that we want to go camping in, but this hot, it is really hard to camp in this kind of weather. And boondocking or dry camping, it's like forget about it without some help. And we are testing today, I think, a really awesome hack or secret weapon for staying cool in the summer. And I'm going to share that with you today. This weather is so hot that hundreds, if not thousands, of temperature records are being broken this summer. Yet we still want to go camping during these precious few months and be comfortable enough to cool off in your RV or certainly sleep at night. And are you RVing with pets? We know a lot of you are. You're especially going to be concerned about this, so you're going to want to watch this video until the end. I'm actually boondocking or dry camping in Utah. Beautiful here. Actually, I'm at a really popular site. For those of you that recognize this spot, that's Mexican Hat right there. And I'm the only one out here except for the quick tourists that rush in here and leave because it's too hot for just anybody to camp. I mean, I had one other person join me last night. And again, I'm going to share with you this secret weapon, this tool, this hack that can save you when you're attempting things like this, or is a great emergency backup to stay cool. If you need to stay cool, if you got pets that need to stay cool, or anybody else in the RV in case of a power failure, or, I mean, there's what, hundreds, thousands of parts in your RV that can go bad and cause a catastrophic power failure. But this is a backup to actually help keep your RV cooler during the hot summer months. I'm running it right now, and it's a lot cooler in the RV than it is out here. It is 100 degrees right now. I need to head inside to cool off. So what is the solution? The IceCove portable air conditioning unit. I have wanted one of these for years, and Sunjoy sent us this to try out and test it to provide a review video for you guys. Look at the size. Isn't this thing cool? It's got an attachable battery pack, which I will talk about here in a moment, but it blows out super cool air. And don't let the small size fool you. It has a 2,500 BTU cooling capacity. This thing really cranks out the cold air, and actually it has a almost like a turbocharged cooling effect for the first 10 or 15 minutes. This thing just blows hard. And here's the outside, the hot air blowing from the exhaust right here. And I just stuffed a blanket in here to block the rest of the window, keep out the bugs and the hot air. And it can cool off a space really quickly. On the other hand, it also has 2 fan speeds, and the low speed is really great for at night. It's not very loud, and that's a really cool feature. It has a really intuitive, easy control panel right here where you can do a fan only, again, 2 speeds, high or low. Cooling, you can set the temperature on that. It actually has 3 different lighting modes right here, so you can give your campsite a little bit of light. The IceCove portable air conditioning unit comes with all of this. We've got a vent hose here. It expands. It looks like a sewer hose. Trust me, it's not. There's a drain pipe right here. And we've got the power cables here to connect the battery, also to charge from your car, and a regular AC to charge the battery or power the unit itself. And this is great right here. We've got it attached to the battery right now. And there's a little release right there. And then it separates just like that. So it's connected right there, and very simple to set this thing up. You've got a drain port right here. You just push that in there, and being in the desert Southwest, I didn't get any drainage at all, but I did that just in case. A little dish for water, just in case. And this right here is super easy. It just slips on right like that, and then you can run this to whatever window you want to vent out of. So it's flexible, and we're ready to go. Plus, it's even safer environmentally with the R290 refrigerant system. And this is the battery pack. You get 4 to 6 hours of runtime with this. Well, I'm gonna run down this battery to the very end. There are no lights indicated on it anymore, and let's see how long it's been going here. Let's see. Almost 4 hours. 4 hours on full. So their estimate of 4 to 6 hours is really good. So that's impressive. 4 hours full on, as cold as that thing will go. It just stopped. The battery died, so I stopped the timer, and that's what we got. So that's a really great test. Full on cooling on high for almost 4 hours. And you know, this makes that emergency power handy when you get the battery pack. Plus you can actually charge your other USB devices here. This took about 3.5 hours to fully charge from empty, so that you know. And it can be charged 3 different ways. There's a spot for a car charger. You can hook up a solar panel to it. That's an optional add-on, and you can also just plug it into an AC outlet. There are so many uses for the IceCove portable air conditioning unit. I've been writing down a few notes of the things I've thought of, and I'm going to share those with you right now. And remember, I was talking about RVers that are also pet owners. If you have a pet, we know how concerned you are about making sure your pet is safe and at the right temperature when you're not in your RV. But you worry about them. You buy like the monitor systems that are out there to make sure everything is fine, but you still worry. Well, this is like a great backup for a pet, or if there's anything else in your RV that absolutely cannot get hot. Because let's face it, RVs have thousands of components, and there's a number of them in your power system that can go bad and cause your AC system to fail. And in these temperatures, your RV gets hot quickly. It's like an oven. And I'll just share one story really quick. When I first started RVing a long time ago, this couple I ran into was talking about how an RV park or campground had actually been real sticklers on running your air conditioning when you're gone. Have you ever seen this, where they don't want you running your AC when you're gone? I know they're trying to watch their power bill or something like that, but they had a pet. They had a dog, I believe, and the RV park or campground manager, they shut the power off to their RV while they were gone. Have you ever heard of anything like that happening? It's a horrifying story, but I thought it's a great example for something like this that is completely independent of your power system. And what you can do is, let's say you set your AC to 75 degrees. What you could do is set this at maybe 77, 78. So if something happened while you're gone, this thing just kicks on automatically. And with the battery, you get 4 to 6 hours worth of power to this thing. And that's going to give you plenty of time to get back if you get some kind of emergency alert that the power went out in your RV or something. You've got time to get back to rescue your pet. And so I feel like this can be a lifesaver, as well as all the other things I'm going to share right now. But for pets, this is going to be great. Even though I have 3 AC units on our RV back there, sounds great, but I can't run them all on the generator or with our solar and battery setup. Even running 2 of them at a time will sometimes trip the circuit breaker on our generator. I don't know what the issue is with that. So this has been great because it doesn't take the power that the main air conditioning units take, so I can plug it in to power when the generator is running it, or use the battery attached to cool off the RV a lot faster. I have a huge RV back here, and a lot of you don't, and actually the smaller the space that you have to cool, the better and faster this thing will cool off that space. But it's just a great additional unit to have with these extreme temperatures that we've had. Or when you show up after a day of driving, your RV is 90 or 95 degrees inside, you want to cool it off quickly, then you can use something like this. And even in an RV park and you've got full hookups, all 3 air conditioning units sometimes will not keep at the temperature that we want. I know it's crazy, but on these hot days, even running all 3, and we know some of you have an older RV, only 1 AC unit or 2, and it doesn't cut it with a big RV. And having this is like your additional spare AC unit, and it makes it possible to cool off that space a lot quicker. Oh, and one other thing, 30 amp circuits. A lot of people have commented before, like, how do they stay cool with a 30 amp circuit? Because you can really only run 1, sometimes 2 ACs, but really just 1. And again, this doesn't take as much power as a regular AC unit. So if you're struggling in the summer to keep your RV cool enough on the hottest days, just adding something like this. But oh my gosh, I'm excited about all the other uses like these. And maybe you don't even have an RV. Well, this is perfect for a tent if you're just going tent camping, tailgating, picnicking. You can have this thing and have it blow on you just like a fan if you want to, except it's not blowing hot air, it's blowing cold air. So that's pretty cool. And I can imagine using this back at home in my office because Cheri and I like different temperatures. I like it cooler. She likes it a little bit warmer. And during the day, we're fighting with the AC unit in the house. But what I can do is just stick this in the office, turn it on, and supplement the cooling in the house. And because it's portable, we can use it for all these different reasons and more. Actually, those of you that are doing camping in your vehicles, maybe you do some car camping. Yep, sure enough, if you guys stop for the night and you're just gonna sleep in your vehicle, this unit right here, you don't have to leave your vehicle running, which is like, don't do that because that can be dangerous. You don't want your gasoline engine running all night long like that. But you can use this in your vehicle to keep yourself cool, again, 4 to 6 hours. It can give you some time to get some shut-eye before you got to get back on the road. And maybe the most important time to be cool is when you're trying to sleep, because sleeping when it's hot is just miserable. And your bedroom is generally a pretty small space in your RV, so this is going to cool it off really quickly or keep it cool. So again, for us, it's a backup. We've got solar, batteries, a generator, but you can't always use a generator. Sometimes it's not allowed. Limited battery capacity. If all of these things fail or are not there for us, we have this, again, to supplement with its own battery. I know you want one of these for sure. And I've got a discount coupon code and a link I will put in the description and the pinned comment so you can get your own IceCove portable air conditioning unit in time enough for your next camping trip. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and you can catch our next video right here.